Hello, Internet. I'm me, and this is Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, episode 45. Now, this is episode 45, of course. 7 episodes left until the finale of this season of Super Sentai. One of the best seasons ever. Well, okay, maybe debatable. For me, one of the best seasons ever. And now that we are only 7 episodes away from the end of this 52 episode season, the tensions are running high. There's only one free ultimate power left for the Gokaiger to get. And you know what that means. That means the writers and directors have to buckle down, get serious, and make a clip show. Yeah, that's pretty much this episode right here in a nutshell. This episode is a clip show episode, and of course this happens near the end of almost any series, but honestly, I'm okay with this clip show. A little, but only because I get to see all the awesome transformations again. But that's the only reason. But let me tell you what's happening first. The Gokaiger are sitting on the Gokaiger, and they're all trying to figure out, well, what's going on with the ultimate powers. They have 29, they're missing one, and Bosco has 5. Now, being able to do simple math problems, they figured out that they need one more Super Sentai ultimate power. But which one? The Kyaku Rangers, or the Ninja Rangers, or in America it was called the Alien Rangers for some reason, even though they still had the origami robots and Zords. They used the ninja hand symbols, they had the ninja sword stance, and everything else that called them ninja, they still called them alien. I don't know why. Saban was an idiot. But for that. But I digress. The Kyaku Rangers. The first ninja sentai in the series. And of course everyone's like, so of course Guy is like, well, we can't find them. Why? Because when even Navi tries to find their ultimate power, she can't. Because they're ninjas. They want to stay hidden, they stay hidden. Even from Navi's weird radar sense thing that has never been explained. I don't think. I don't know. She could just find things. So they're thinking, well, what are we going to do? And then they remember that the time Yellow told them about the shrine to protect back in that episode that explained why the Gokaiger showed up in the Shinkenja versus Gosenja movie. So they decide actually, after a little name playing with the shrine, which is the shrine Nakaku, and they go Kyaku, and they go, oh, the ending says Kyaku, like Kyaku Ranger, and then they go there. And of course, Marvelous discovers the jar starts yelling at him, normal things like that. And of course, they break open the jar, and out comes Ninja Man, the helper of the Kyaku Rangers. For some reason, when I mentioned this in one of my last reviews, somebody corrected me and called him Ninjaro. That was in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In Super Sentai, his name is Ninja Man. Fuck off. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Okay, sometimes. The rest of the times you guys can bitch me out for anything else. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Ninja Man appears and wonders why his masters hadn't busted him out, even though he was put in there because, well, he got a little overzealous saving a little girl from a lion, an alligator, an elephant, and a tiger. I don't know why the elephant and the tiger. I don't know why the elephant would be fighting the little girl, but whatever. And ended up causing a lot of public damage. So he got stuffed in the jar pretty much as a timeout to think about what you did. So, of course, he's now free, but questioning why his masters didn't free him first. Because it has been 10 years and he was still stuck in the jar. And of course, Guy tells him that it was because of the Legendary War. Cue clip show part number 1, explaining what the hell the Legendary War is. Then they go to the Gokaiger and try to impress Ninja Man because they finally learned that probably coming straight up to these members and saying gimme, gimme, gimme isn't gonna work. And try to impress Ninja Man by cooking him food. And Joe makes his famous Ninja Man face cake. But it gets ruined by Navi and Captain Marvelous. So he goes and sulks in a corner, which was funny as heck to me. And after that, of course, we go through clip show, I think, Protocol. I'll call it Protocol. Where it's like, Ninja Man's like, well, wait, you guys are the 35th Sentai? Yes, we're the 35th Sentai. Cue montage. And then we get clips of, the Gokaiger, how they came, and then, Guy and how he's the Gokai Silver. And then it was like, how can you do all this and that? And, it goes through the whole series. And honestly, I just realized something crucially important in that whole flashback. And all of that clips in this clip show, they forgot one important thing. The final wave. Yes, one of the most badass finishers ever done. They forgot to actually mention it. They mentioned the Gokaiger Blaster, but they don't mention the final wave attack. I don't know why. Sure, the Gokaiger Blaster is their group attack, but for a good chunk of the season, they used the final wave to finish people off. And honestly, I liked the final wave. And they also missed out on Gokai Silver's gold mode, which I haven't seen in a while, so yeah, there's that too. But anyway, this episode is a clip show. And of course, at the end, they're like, well, now you understand why we're doing what we're doing. So, Ninja Man, please, give us your ultimate power. And of course, Ninja Man, being Ninja Man, the laid-back, awesome Ninja Man that he is, says he can't do that. And that he can't trust anybody as easily ever again. Because when he did, he caused way too much damage and trouble for everyone else. I actually kind of like this. Because it's like seeing if Snarf from the 80s Thundercats come back in the new Thundercats and go, I'm not going to talk anymore. Because I was annoying, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Oh wait, he does that in the new series. Anyway, Ninja Man says he will give them the ultimate power. He just has to get their they have to earn his trust first. They have to prove themselves trustworthy. And honestly, that's going to be trouble for, of course, Marvelous, Joe, and Luca. While, of course, Dawn, Aime, and Guy are going to be the ones to turn him. I'm just guessing. But, yeah, Ninja Man just pretty much says that and says, hey, come on, guys, let's go patrol the city for crime. Woo! And, of course, Guy and Aime go with him, and everyone's like, aw, we don't get the power. But we do get an awesome cameo of the Kyaku Ranger's White Ranger. I forgot her name, but she actually shows up on the top of a building and just kind of looks at the Gokaiger and going, I was going to do that, but yeah, sure, why not? And then just like hops away. And I was kind of like, wait. Oh, I wanted to see the ninja. And you don't, and I was like, oh, come on. That would have been awesome to just have a ninja, like a member of the Kyaku Ranger show up, and we wouldn't have to go through a clip episode, and actually have it ready and right there. But, oh well, we needed a clip episode for those who just came in on the 45th episode? But anyway, this episode's an 8 out of 10. Like Kamen Rider Forza, this week it's just You don't need this episode really at all, because the next episode is going to be Ninja Man training the Gokaiger and making them earn his trust. So right now, he really kind of didn't need this episode. This episode really didn't need to exist, except for to say they got him out of the jar and he's going to train them. I could have said that I actually did say that in like 20 seconds right there. You could have just had that up, tag that onto the next episode, and you're good. So if you don't want to watch this episode, then don't. But if you do have a friend that you want to get into the show, but they don't want to catch up on all 45 episodes, bring them in on this episode. It's a pretty good episode. Has a little cool Japanese humor. It actually shows a lot of the Gokai change. Every Gokai change that has ever been done in in no real order of Gokai change. It's just I think it's from Gosenja all the way down to Go-Ojan. It's in reverse order from the newest set of Sentai to the oldest Go-Ojan. Pretty much Gosenja to Go-Ojan. I'm sorry, Go-Ranger. And and that's pretty cool, and you get to see him in action. But other than that, there's some fourth wall breaking and a little trivia quiz that made me feel like this isn't an episode of Gokaiger. This is an episode of Gokaiger, and somebody put a coloring book puzzle in the middle of a script. And I'm just kind of like, okay, all right. Okay, fine. I really can't complain because the trivia is quite trivial and not really hard. They all turn into a lion-based ranger, so cool. Oh, spoilers. Anyway, this episode, not much happened. Not much to talk about, except for the next episode, which I am excited for. So until next time, y'all, peace.